How's it going? This is Sean. Welcome back to the American Soccer Coach. Today, I'm going to be talking about the decision of Sergino Dest, who chose to play for the United States 2 days ago. So he announced that he was going to make this decision 2 days ago on Monday about whether he was going to be representing the United States or the Netherlands at full national team level. A lot of people were speculating about it. He played for the United States at youth level, at U17 and U20 level. But a lot of people were saying that he was going to go to the Netherlands because now he's starting at outside back for Ajax, and that he might have the talent to break into that squad and become a starter one day for the Netherlands, which are projecting to be probably one of the top 5 favorites for the next World Cup. Sergino Dest decided to play for the United States, which is huge because this is a player that, if the United States qualifies for the World Cup, can be possibly in 3 World Cup teams if we're talking about 2022, 2026, and 2030 at either left or right back. So this video is going to be about the reasons I think Dest chose the U.S. and instead of the Netherlands, because it did surprise some people. Reason number 1, Dest played for the youth national team for several years, and within that, he's had very good relationships with the staff, with the head coach, Tab Ramos, the U20 team, and also with the players. Okay, so Des holds that coach. He holds those players close to him, and I'm sure that he's thinking that him moving up from the U20s up to the full national team, that he won't be the only player that is going to be playing for that national team in the next, say, year or 2 or 3 years, because you have guys like Richie Ledesma, Alex Mendez, Chris Gloucester, all that are in the Netherlands with him right now. So you have those 3 players. You have Paxton Pomykal, Tim Weah, Chris Richards, players like this that people are expecting sooner or later to make their full national team debuts. So that's reason 1, is just Des has the experience of playing with the U.S. at youth level. I think he had a good relationship with Tab Ramos. And then, he's friends with the players on the team, and I think he expects some of those guys to represent the full national team with him in the next year or 2. That's reason 1. Reason 2, there's obviously going to be more competition in the Netherlands squad. So for example, if Des plays at right back, because he's played left and right back for Ajax, I mean, you have Dumfries, you have Veltman, you have Mazraoui, whose spot he's taken for Ajax, among other players that could play that right back position. And, with the U.S. right now, it's like you have DeAndre Yedlin. Fabian Johnson can play left or right back, but he hasn't been called up for a while. So you don't really have that many guys that can take that spot. I know that they've talked about playing Tyler Adams as that right back, but I think most people would agree that long-term Tyler Adams looks more like a holding mid, a true number 6, than he does an outside back, even if he's tucking in and kind of playing that wave for Berhalter. So there's less competition with the U.S., which means there's more likely a chance that Dest can start at outside back for the United States and the Netherlands. So I think those are the 2 big reasons. I mean, you have the other side of Dest as an American player. There's going to be a lot of marketing opportunities. We saw it with Pulisic going to Chelsea. I mean, obviously there is a massive transfer fee because Pulisic is a talented player, but now he's kind of been the poster boy for U.S. soccer. Okay, and so Dest, a defender, is playing a position that historically we haven't had a lot of depth at right back, especially. And so the marketing opportunities for Dest, a guy that could really be a lockdown defender that could be representing this national team for 10 years at least, is enormous as an American player. Whereas, again, as a Dutch player, he could be a phenomenal player, but you still have De Ligt, you still have De Jong, you still have Virgil van Dijk, you still have Memphis Depay, you still have, several players, Wijnaldum. You have so many players that are world-class players in this Dutch team. So I think there's going to be more marketing opportunities for Sergino Dest playing with the U.S. So those are just a couple of the reasons. I mean, if we want to have a final one, as I previously stated, I thought that the U20 World Cup team that the U.S. had was the strongest youth national team we've had at any age group in terms of both collectively and also individually, how many of these players I see eventually going to the first team. And I think that the final thing would be, this could be, by United States soccer standards, this could be a special group of players. And Des wants to be one of the leaders that can go from this U20 group up to the full team, the first team. And so those are a couple of the reasons. Obviously, I'm really happy I mean, I think that, and this is just my opinion, but I think Dest should instantly become a fan favorite just because the United States national team has been struggling on and off the field, the last couple of years, pretty big or a lot. And like I said, the Netherlands going into the next World Cup are going to be one of the favorites. So Dest choosing the U.S. over the Netherlands, given that, should instantly make him a fan favorite, in my opinion, because, he has, that's a huge decision. So credit to Dest. Obviously, I'm glad that I wouldn't be angry if he chose the Netherlands, but it's obviously a positive sign for U.S. soccer that he chose the United States. Let me know what you think about the video. Why did Sergino Dest choose the United States? Thank you guys for watching.